Hi everybody, it's Crystal. So I hope everybody is doing well and staying safe. So today I'm going to do a video that's always a highly requested video. Every year I do a video of my top 10 favorite yarns for the year. Sometimes some of the yarns have landed on the list every single year, and sometimes I pop in new ones. So this would would be my top 10 as of now, which is 7/18/2021. Favorite yarns of 2021. I will mention these are all yarns that are easily accessible to me in the United States. As far as big box stores, they can either all be found at Michael's, Joann's, online at Premier, online at Lion Brand, Walmart, stuff like that. I didn't put anything that was not easily accessible. So I do have yarns that are my favorite, that are not easily accessible in the United States, the higher end brands of yarn. I know some people are going to ask me, what are my favorites of those? So I do have 3 favorites that are completely tied when it comes to high-end yarns. Those are the yarns that you cannot find. You can find in the United States, usually at little yarn shops, online at little yarn shops, or you would have to buy outside of the United States online. You can't really go into a big box store. You cannot go into a big box store and find them because they are the higher end yarns. But I will tell you my 3 favorites of those before I show you these top 10. So these are in no particular order. These 3, they are all my favorite, exactly equal brands of yarn, high end, and that would be Rowan, Noro, and West Yorkshire Spinners. All 3 are my favorite high-end brands of yarn. Not one tops the other. They are all completely equal. I love them very much. Okay, now let's get down to my top 10 here that are easily accessible. More easily to get here in the United States, I guess, at big box stores, Michael's, whatever. So I'm going to start with number 10 and I'm going to go up to number 1. Now, even though it's number 10, it's still good because it made my top 10. These are my top 10 favorites of 2021. So even number 10 is good, in my opinion, to make it on my list. Okay, let's go. Number 10, Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. Now this has made it on my list, I think, every year. I like this, not necessarily for the fill. I like it because, personally, I think that is the best ombre on the market that is easily accessible. That you can buy at big box stores. You can find this pretty much anywhere you want to go, even Walmart. Now remember, these are only my opinions. They're just my likings. And of course they can be different from yours. I always say how boring it would be if we all liked the same thing. So if you want, you can give me a list of your top 10 in the comment section. I really like to see everybody's favorite yarns. Just because I like these doesn't mean you have to. So I'm just showing you. People ask me, so I'm showing you. So Red Heart Super Saver Ombre makes number 10 of my top 10 for that ombre effect. Okay. Number 9. I like this one a lot. I do. Lion Brand Date Night. I have made many projects and tutorials out of this on my channel. It's a very beautiful yarn. It is very sparkly, although I only have one light on right now, so you cannot see the sparkle. It's chain spun and it has a nice flexibility to it. So this made number 9. Like I mentioned, many tutorials I have made with this, garments and bags and hats and whatnot. You just have to look on my channel under my tutorial list to find those out. But yes, this was good enough to make number 9 on my top 10 list this year. Number 8, this has been on my list every year, and it probably will always be on my list. It has dropped down a bit, but it's still on there. Lion Brand Scarfie. I love Scarfie. It's a classic. It's been around for a while. It's a great bulky roving style yarn. I love bulky 5, the chunky weight yarn. It's my favorite, and I love roving style. It's my favorite. I have so many projects and tutorials made out of Scarfie. You wouldn't even believe it. You have to look on my channel. But yes, I do love Scarfie a lot. Like I said, every year it's made the list. They have a lot of wonderful new colors they put out this year too. So, number 7 this year is a Lion Brand Scarfie. No, I'm sorry. Number 8 this year was Lion Brand Scarfie. Yes, number 8. I get confused. Number 7. This has made my list every year. At one time it was number 1, but it has dropped with the makings of new yarns, but I still love it and I still adore it. Red Heart Unforgettable has always been one of my favorites. It's always made my top 10. I love it a lot. I think it's gorgeous. All the colors are gorgeous. It's a roving style. It's shiny. Many projects on my many tutorials I've made with this over the years on my channel. It's a very beautiful yarn, and it makes number 7 on my list this year. Okay, number 6. This has made it on my list since they came out with it. It has dropped a bit, but I still love it. Caron Latte Cakes. Oh, it's such a beautiful yarn. I love it so much. It's so soft. You know, you see that fur and everybody's like, that's going to be itchy. It's not itchy at all. It's like silk, silky soft. I love it. And again, a lot of people ask me, what do I make with these? Check out my channel. I have made loads of stuff with Caron Latte Cakes, tutorials. You just have to give a good look on my channel. And then you will find them. But yes, number 6 this year is Caron Latte Cakes. Let's move on to number 5. Number 5 is new on the list this year. Lion Brand Low Tide. I love this yarn. I really love it. It's a chain spun yarn. Many projects, again, I have made many projects out of all this yarn I'm showing you, except for one, on my channel. This is chain spun, which I love chain spun. It's my second favorite next to roving. It's got a stretch on it. I've made everything from dresses to bags to hats with this yarn. And I do know that it was discontinued this year. Whether the Lion Brand brings it back or not, I do not know. Maybe I could give Lion Brand an email and ask him nicely, hey, will you bring back that low tide, please? And in more colors. I don't think they'll listen to me. Maybe if we all emailed. I don't know. This isn't everybody's favorite yarn. So, but it is. I do like it a lot. And it was good enough to make number 5 on my list. Very nice. Okay, number 4. Lion Brand Pima Cotton. Love it. Love it. Many things made with it. Tops, baby dresses. It's beautiful yarn. It's a 100% Pima cotton. Nice and soft. I think that it is one of the best Pimas that you can buy at big box stores. I mean, I do. I really like this yarn. Many things made with it. It's a 4-weight yarn. It's beautiful. Can't go wrong with it. So, it made number 4. Number 3, I do not have any here right now, but I will insert a picture here so you can see what it is. So that is Premier Yarns Stitch Please 100% Wool, the chunky version, which is a bulky 5. I love that yarn a lot. As soon as I saw it, I fell in love with it. I think I might have three tutorials I've made with it. The color palette is gorgeous. I love wool yarn. Sorry about that. Don't know why there's a fly in my room. I love wool yarn in general. So yes, it's gorgeous. I like it in their 4-weight too, but I prefer a bulky 5, like I said. So either or, actually. They're both very pretty, and it was good enough to make number 3 on my favorite yarn list. I don't know why I don't have any here. Oh yeah, I used them all in my tutorials. I'll have to get some more. So that was number 3. Number 2, which was actually number 1 last year. Drop down one. Mandala Roving. Oh, I love this yarn so much. I love it. I love this for so many reasons. I love it because it's Lion Brand. Mandala, I love it because it's a roving style. It's a mandala that's roving. I love that. Now it does say it's a 3-weight, but I consider it more of a 4. But I love the colors they have. They don't have a lot of colors, but I have used them all, and I have a project for every single color that they have. I love it that every cake that you get is always the same. It always starts white and is consistent. That's a big for me because I'm big on color control, and it's easy for me to color control a project that way. I just love it. In general, I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful yarn. Last year it made #1. This year, though, it did drop down to #2, which is a very good spot on Bagoday's top 10 list. Doesn't mean I don't love it any less. Well, I guess it does. 1 less. But I still love it the same. And like I said, once you look for all them tutorials, I've made sweaters out of it, scarves out of it. Like I said, I have something for every color that they have of it. So, yeah, check that out. It's gorgeous yarn. It's got a little bit of a shine on it, too. Love it. Nice job on that, Lion Brand. I've always said that. Okay, #1. You ready for this? It's a new one. New one. Favorite yarn. Lion Brand Respun. 100% recycled polyester. At the making of this video, this is very new. I like this a lot. Now, they have it in a 4-weight and they have it in a 6-weight. I like both of them equally. I've actually made 2 blankets out of the 6-weight. I have tutorials on both of them. And I'm making a men's sweater with this one, not this color, but the 4-weight actually. I like it for many reasons. I think it has quite a bit of yardage for the price they asked for. Plus you can always get it on sale on Joann's or at Joann's. I like the fact that it's recycled, and it doesn't feel too recycled. Some recycled yarns are This one really isn't bad. It really isn't. It's scarfable. It's wearable. And for all those reasons that I just said, I like it. 660 yards you get. And I think the regular price is $7.99. But I got them on, when I bought them, I got them off Joann's for $5.99. That's a killer deal. I think their price they want for it is super, super generous for the amount of yardage, especially since it's recycled. Sometimes recycled yarns cost more because of the process they have to go through to make them recyclable, you know. But yes, #1, definitely. Like I said, they have a 6-weight. I love it just the same, equally. 2 blankets on my channel. Check them out. Men's sweater coming in this one. #1 this year, guys. This is it. If you watch the unboxing of that, I bet you could have guessed that. That's it. That's it. That's my top 10. Now, I want you guys, let me know in the comments about your top 10. Or top 3 if you don't want to do a whole 10. I'm always interested. Because maybe you're going to say a yarn that I don't know about. And I need to get in and check it out. You know, I'm always like getting new yarns. So thanks everybody for watching, alright? I appreciate it. You guys have a good day and stay safe, alright?